I believe today is Freedom Day. Vlog Day 477.
It's better than that.
Morning. It's Sunday and I am a sleepy bear. Yesterday was good, running around, playing soccer, or football as they call it here. Definitely nice. I felt good. I got a couple of little sore spots from like where I kicked other human beings in particular. But aside from that, I'm feeling overall really good. I just wish that I'd gotten a couple more hours of sleep more than anything. It's my own fault. Always my own fault. So with that, it's time to go and do a tour this morning. For those of you who have recently joined, I spent the summer doing bike tours of Paris. I have a couple more left to do and then I'm done with that. So let's go do one of my last bike tours of Paris and see the city. It's chilly. I'm ready to roll, I think. It's gonna be cold. This is gonna be really cold. I'm gonna be frozen this whole thing. All right, whew, here it goes. Morning. Great group, great start. It's actually really fun. I like doing these tours when people are engaged and actually like listening, laughing, answering questions, that kind of stuff. So it's fun. It's nice to do this. I haven't been out here for like a week. That's a lot of pigeons. Is it seagull mating season? Like what's the deal with the super aggressive seagulls lately? I don't know what to make of that. It has gotten really, really cold. Even with the sun. The sunshine is beautiful and somewhat warming, but not warming enough. I guess winter's here. I'm getting a lot of photos from home from my family. There's apparently snow back in Washington State right now, even in Seattle, which is crazy. Not here yet, thankfully. Good tour. Barbara and I she's still waking up, but we're gonna go get some mise non here. I've been craving mise non for a really long time, and now that I've got some cash in my pocket, that's what I'm gonna get. That's like a 20-minute wait, I think, maybe 30. I'm actually not sure, but they say they've got bourguignon today, and that's what I'm after, so. Barbara had to run to catch up with her uncle, who's just visiting, I guess, as well. So I picked up the food and I'll bring it to her. Like a good little delivery boy that I am. I'm really excited for this. I've been craving the beef bourguignon from Mise Non forever. That's Mise Non, M-I-Z-N-O-N. Amazing food. It's French classics with an Israeli twist is the best way to put it. A little bit pricey, but since I've been tipped very well today, thank you to my tour, if you guys see this, decided to treat myself. So a little bit of beef. Really excited. So yeah, eat this, and then I got works to do, so we'll get to that. All right, clearest blue skies, my goodness. I didn't get anything done, just ended up being social. That's the danger of the Peloton on the weekends in particular, so that place got packed. I'm out of here. I have had way too much coffee too. I had a coffee this morning to get started, and then
Neville, one of my tourists today on tour with me, bought me coffee, which is really nice of him, really nice guy. I drank that, and then I just had coffee again, 3 coffees in one day. That is too much coffees. So now that I'm thoroughly caffeinated, I'm gonna go home. Got some work to get done that I obviously did not get done here for Insta Freebie. Try to roll through that a little bit. I should be able to, I know that we've got lots of secrets going on. Insta Freebie I should be able to tell you about very soon, so that'll be really fun. But I do need to get more stuff done for them, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. I work tomorrow, I teach English in the afternoon, so we'll see what we make of the morning. I really should go for a run. I'm feeling pretty good from playing soccer yesterday. A couple of minor aches, from kicking other people. More than anything, I think. But aside from that, actually, I was worried that my one of my hip flexors was going to be more sore today than it turned out to be. So all in all, winning on that front. So I think I'm going to be up and ready to run tomorrow, and I really need to pick up the pace if I'm going to catch up to my dad. Let's go back and get some crap done. I also keep forgetting about that job that I applied for a while back. So more secrets, I guess that one wasn't really a secret. I just wouldn't want to say anything until I was finished with it. But I applied actually to work. There's a job that the New York Times posted like a week ago that Rachel was kind enough to link me to because she's like, this would be perfect for you. And she's right, it would be perfect for me if I were to get it, which I don't think I am likely to get, but it's like a travel writing job. Apparently, the New York Times puts out a 52 places to visit list every year. I think it's every year. I don't know how long they've been doing it for, but basically it's like a place to travel to for every week of the year. It's just their way of keeping people, imagining, thinking about traveling, introducing people to new places. And this year they want to, so 2018, they actually want to pay somebody to fly to all those places in a year. So it's 52 places in a year. I'd be perfect for that. Are you kidding me? I've practically lived on airplanes before. I make this kind of content all the time. I can write. That'd be awesome. I'd love to do it. So I applied for that. I'll link to the job description below. I think it should still be there. And if it's not, then I will of course just link to the 52 places. But basically, yeah, just fill up a couple of passports, I guess, and bounce around for a year. Sounds great to me. So yeah, it sounded like the perfect thing. So I as far as I know, it would actually start in January and then go for a full year. Now part of the reason I also didn't bring it up is because there's no chance, there's no way, I haven't heard from them, and I doubt that I'll ever get it. But just in case I do, I'll probably put it on the record in advance just so that you know, and are not totally caught by surprise when I'm like, hey guys, I'm flying out of here with the New York Times. Which again, odds are extremely low. I think I'd be perfect for it. Just saying, I think I'd be perfect for it. I'll let you know if it comes to that. Not only do I think I'd be really good at that job, but I think it'd be a lot of fun. I think that you would enjoy it, I imagine. I know we all love Paris, and I know that leaving Paris would be tough, but it'd be just for a year, be able to come back. The tricky thing with it would be, of course, that it could potentially jeopardize my visa status. Because if I were to take it and these guys keep like pushing my visa application process back, I may not be able to make it in time for my meeting, whenever that happens with the French government. So that's one of the dangers, of course. The other danger, there's also the possibility that they don't contact me for a year or something like that anyways. That's kind of the one danger, but it seems like an opportunity well worth it. I think that you guys would enjoy, bouncing around week by week to different parts of the world. I know I would. And for me personally, I know that it fits really well with my goals and my dreams on the board over here, right? Writing and travel, as we've discussed, are the two most important things for me that are defining for most of the decisions I make, at least long term when I'm thinking down the road. And so because of that, that's exactly what that job is writing and travel. The experience would be amazing, the connections I'd make would be amazing, the opportunities to create amazing videos would be amazing, redundant. You get the idea though. It'd be great, and it's something that I would actually be really good at. I'm very good at dealing with jet lag and lack of sleep. I'm also very good at content creation in general. I make this nonsense every day and still manage to write a little bit along the way. But if that was the full-time job doing that, the writing, I would be able to do that, focus on that, and kind of just put everything else aside. I think would be great. And I don't know, I think it would be, just be the perfect job. Just be the perfect job. I think it would be obvious. And I am fairly certain that most of you would come along for the ride on that one. And then after a year, come back here, hopefully, and then continue on whatever path I have here before me in France. And obviously, it just got me thinking a lot. And actually met someone today over coffee, just talking a little bit about that too. And she's a travel, I can link to her below. The Flight Attendant Life is her blog. just talking about even that ability to, soon, hopefully, you know, in the not too distant future, getting to a place where it's like, you know what, I'm just gonna bounce out of Paris for a couple of months, go somewhere new to explore, chill there, live cheaply, and explore the world. I really look forward, every time I talk about that with somebody and think about the possibilities that are out there, if you just reach out and grab them, it's not quite that easy, but hopefully we're working towards it. That idea that we could definitely just explore the world together. That just makes me really excited. And man, life is really good. Even if it's hard, even if it's stressful, it's really good. Ultimately, it's really, really good. I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog. I hope that you are sticking around. If you've never subscribed before, now's your opportunity. Hit the little red button. That little bell icon will give you a notification every time I post, which I understand might be annoying if you don't want to get a notification literally every day. Either way, do check back, watch the vlog. It's worth it, I think. And yeah, if you're not following me on Instagram, it's just Jay Swanson. Twitter, Jay on a Boat. Feel free to follow me on either of those. It'd be really great. And Patreon, of course, if you want. Oh, which is something I want to work on now. I was going to work on that. I didn't have any space. The Peloton was way too full. But I definitely want to finish filling out postcards today, if I can. If not, I'll finish tomorrow, soon. Postcards are on the way. If you don't know what I'm talking about, rewind. There are only a couple of them left. And I've actually dedicated one to somebody else already, and my grandma might be getting another one. So there may only be, I think, 3 postcards left. If you want to get a postcard, you better jump on it really, really soon. So that said, see you tomorrow.